Gosh, I got caught again. What the? So we got some pretty interesting news for you guys, including a new horse racing event called the Old Moon Grand Prix, new titles for you to earn and show off, and a plethora of changes to the Nova class. Hello everyone, my name is Solomon SK for Coffee and RPGs, where we cover the latest news trends and updates for the MMO and RPG gaming genre, including Black Desert Online. We do have a lot of updates to go over for this game, so if you guys got your cup ready with your beverage of choice, I'm drinking coffee. Let's go over these updates together. Cheers to you guys.
Consider hitting the subscribe button down below, as well as the bell notification right next to it. Thank you!
Alright, so first what you want to do is talk to the Black Spirit, go to quest, event quest, and you're going to want to pick this one, Blowing Wind in the Racetrack. And it's going to take you all the way back over here in Stonetail Horse Ranch. And then what you want to do is talk to the NPC Gula here. And then select the quest event Wispy Wind of the Racetrack. You could even take the dailies too if you want, since you're probably going to try to do these anyways. And if you click on shop, you'll see the horse emblem here. Yeah, this one. I'm not going to try to pronounce the name. But yeah, make sure to bring 30 million silver with you in order to purchase one. Then as you can see, you have a different bar down here made specifically for horse racing, but it does play very similarly to a regular horse, more or less, with some different added bonuses. Actually, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to try to put all the stuff that I have on my level 30 horse here and put it on the racing horse. Let's see if that works. It keeps saying there's no inventory, so I'm guessing yeah, it doesn't work. So to enter the race itself, you could actually click on this little icon on the top right hand corner and then enter that way. But if not, you could definitely go on over to life and then click on Old Moon Grand Prix right here. Gives you the same window. And it looks like you could actually accept a daily here as well from this particular NPC named Miles. Oh boy. Oh, I'm in last place. Of course I am. Oh no. I should probably drifted there, but I don't know how to drift. Oh, I wasn't in last place. But now I'm in last place, I think. Whoa! Oh, I probably popped that at a really wrong time. Whoop. Okay. So you can't spam Q, or else it'll just jump and do all sorts of weird things. Don't fall! Don't fall! Oh! I didn't even make it! I didn't even make it! Oh, that was hard. That was so difficult. Failed to finish. Oh, wow, that was hard. But I didn't come in last. Or I don't know, I guess it doesn't really matter. I think all these people are considered last. So basically what you could do is actually play around with a racehorse outside of the race itself. So definitely take it out, play around with it, kind of get to know what the controls are about before you go into the race, I would recommend. And basically what you want to do is get this little bar here that I'm pointing at all the way to the fullest. Basically you're at top speed, so you don't have to shift or press the shift button in order to do so. You just press W. And right when it fills up, there's going to be different tiers where you actually press the letter key Q, and when you do, it will give you additional little dots up here, and when it all fills up, you're able to press F for a incredible speed boost. So let me go ahead and show you what that looks like. First Q, second Q, third Q, or rather the fifth Q rather. And then it gets to orange, to red, and then right when it's at max, press F for a crazy speed boost, like so. And as so long as you're at top speed, it doesn't go back down. You don't have to regain any of the little dots in the little corner there. So right when that little blue bar fills up again, you press F for another boost. Now if you start slowing down, then you start losing those little dots, right? And then to speed up, press Q and press F like so. So you'll notice that I was able to press F even like before I got the maximum amount of buffs or dots or whatever you want to call it. And so you definitely have to kind of play around with it a bit, kind of strategize on when to use it and whatnot, especially during the races where you have to slow down and do corners and start drifting like this, right? And so I don't really do a whole lot of horse riding myself, so you know, I don't really drift a whole lot. But then coming out of a corner, definitely use your, I don't know, what do you call that, horse nos? Is horse nos a thing? It's a thing now. I'm calling it horse nos. Oh, no. Oh, dang it. Yep. Yep, that just happened. Oh, goodness. So again, to kind of reiterate what I just went over really quick, you need 30 million silver in order to purchase your first racing horse. You have 5 slots for 5 racing horses that is completely separate from the normal stable that you have for your other horses in the game. Once the power of wind gauge becomes full, you use the sweeping movement ability to give you that extra super awesome boost. And again, definitely check out that horse in the World of Black Desert Online outside of the races to kind of play around with and get used to the controls. There are a few things that I didn't mention that I feel like you should know before you start racing. This is a weird one for me. I'm not exactly sure why they did this, but you would only participate in the races between 9 a.m. to 2 a.m. UTC. And because I live in the West Coast, that means it's between 1 a.m. to 6 p.m. And that's a little odd to me because I know a lot of us in the West Coast kind of get home around 6 p.m. and by the time you get home, you can't race your horses unless you're willing to wait the next day at 1 o'clock in the morning. So I don't know the reasoning behind that, unfortunately, but I'm pretty sure they have their reasons, but I guess it just is what it is. Now, as you saw earlier, you saw me fail to finish the race twice, and I only got 1 Old Moon Grand Prix coin, as well as just 1 Grand Prix participant certificate, as well as just 1 Season Frost leaf. Again, still better than nothing, but if you do get first place, you actually get 24 Old Moon Grand Prix coins, and still just 1 Grand Prix participation certificate. I think those are for us who can't finish first or second or third or fourth. This is exactly what it sounds like. It's for participation. And what you could do actually is use those Old Moon Grand Prix coins to actually purchase racing horse gear, which again will make your horse a lot faster and give you a better edge in those races. They do have a screenshot here in their page, kind of giving you an idea of what to expect if you do go that route. Now you could actually enhance these racing horse gear using the Gale Blackstones, and they go up to level 10. Now if you're somebody who loves to collect titles and stuff that involves a lot of vanity, they do have a lot of titles to give out from this racing horse event alone. Some of the more interesting ones in my opinion include the title Not About the Medal, which is obviously for somebody such as myself who can't seem to catch a break. Also second place again in caps, as well as the second or the greatest second in place, which probably means that you're going to get second place a lot if you're decently good, not like me. There's also an event that goes along with it where you're able to collect the Grand Prix participant certificates for various rewards, as you see here on the right hand side, but you do have to be level 30 or higher in order to accept these quests from the Black Spirit. Now that's about it really. I mean, the article that I'm reading from actually does go into detail of what to expect. Say for example, if there aren't enough players that show up, for example, and so I'll have a link to this down in the description below if you're curious to look for more detailed analysis. Now let's go ahead and take it from the top with patch notes 13th of January of 2021, and we got 3 events, one that we already covered called the Old Moon Grand Prix, as well as a second event called the Item Drop Rate plus 50%, but this is something that all servers get with the exception of the Arsha servers. And the third and last event, the new event at least for today, is the double skill XP at the Red Battlefield, and that's exactly what it says. You get double XP for participating in the Red Battlefield PvP. Now from the events that we had going on from last week and beyond, a lot of those events are still going on. So the Nova pre-launch events is still going on. If you still haven't gotten your Young Ice Dragon mini pet, that's still something that you're able to put together to get a mini pet yourself. And as for the content itself, we already went over it earlier, and that would be the Old Moon Grand Prix. And as I mentioned earlier, there are a lot of titles that you could earn, but there's also some temporary ones, especially for somebody who likes to chat. And it says here that chat group likes are scheduled to be reset on January 20th of 2021 to show our thanks to adventurers with Black Spirit Gold, Silver, and Bronze icons. We prepared a 90-day temporary special title. Hall of Adventurers chat group will be open to adventurers across 20 channels who have acquired the Black Spirit Gold, Silver, and Bronze icons. And you can see the list here of what type of title that you'd get. Again, this is only for 90 days, but I think it's pretty cool that you're able to kind of show off and kind of show everybody like you're committed to talking to a lot of people, I guess. I don't know. Now they've added additional content for the season servers themselves, where at the very end you're able to obtain a title called Strange Traveler, and all you really have to do is finish a season quest chain that you start by talking to the Black Spirit on your season character. And I'm pretty sure you have to be on the season servers too. You also get various other small rewards here and there, including various juices, Layla's petals, a Vice of Valks of +10 and whatnot. So alright everyone, so in terms of class changes, by far the most significant change that we've received for any class right now, it would be the Nova. But as far as I can tell, she actually got a slight buff, especially when it comes to her awakening. But all in all, it seems to be more of her just being fixed with various bugs that caused her to play with very broken mechanics from her launch. As you can see here from this list, is a bunch of fixed, all the types of fixes and stuff like that, which is always nice. But starting right here from Nova's Secession and down and beyond, like, it is pretty significant in terms of the changes that she received. Matter of fact, a lot of these skills have actually been improved in some way or another, so I'm not gonna really get into the details. There's just so much to go over, and I actually wouldn't really know where to begin. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, when it comes to the new Nova class, I don't really have that much of a desire to play that class anymore. To me, it just doesn't really fit my style, and she's very difficult to play, especially if you go Awakening. Now, don't get me wrong, if you're somebody who absolutely loves the Nova class and she's now your main, like, more power to you. You're clearly a better player than I am, because my main is a Musa, which is arguably one of the more easier classes to play in Black Desert Online. So definitely don't let my opinion affect the way you play the game. But all in all, it's yeah, it's not a class that I'm having a lot of fun with. I'm just gonna try to get up to level 61 so I get the season benefits and rewards and just kind of call it quits from there, which is really too bad because I really do like her backstory. I really like the look of the character and her weapons, and just, you know, dragging along a giant shield if you place a session, which I think is really cool. So we had some pretty interesting interface changes as well. You could also save your favorite spots on the map if you like. If you go ahead and click on the little magnifying glass up there at the top right hand corner, you'll have this thing here called favorites. Go to show world map, and if you want to go ahead and mark anywhere on the map, such as like that, you can actually save location, name it, and then it will be in your sort of list here for you to keep, just in case it's an area that you frequent and you need to know as you grind there or something, or there's an important NPC and whatnot. So yeah, I think that's a pretty cool little feature that they've added. And that concludes today's episode of Black Desert Online patch notes and updates. I really do appreciate it if you made it with me so far. And if you feel as though I have earned your subscription, please consider hitting the subscribe button down below, as well as the bell notification icon right next to it, as that significantly helps out the channel. Anyways, everyone, it is the second week of January, and if you have set up your New Year's resolution, I really hope you're still sticking with it. If not, just pick yourself up and do it again, you know, as I always say. But anyways, everyone, hope you guys have a blessed night, and I will see you guys next time. Cheers again, everyone.